Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Polina and here on my channel it is all about fragrances. And in today's video I'm going to talk about a legend of the world of perfumery. This is a fragrance that was created in the beginning of the 20th century by the house of Guerlain, and the nose behind this fragrance was Jacques Guerlain himself. I'm talking about Après L'Ondée by the house of Guerlain. This is a new launch. The house of Guerlain decided to relaunch their legendary perfumes, and I decided to get my hands on this one. Before talking about the notes and the smell of this amazing fragrance, I would like to talk about the history of the creation of Après L'Ondée. As I said, Après L'Ondée, which you can translate from French as after the rain shower, Après L'Ondée was created in 1906 by Jacques Guerlain. And during that period, the violet was predominant note everywhere. Every beautiful lady smelled violet. Even the female name Violet was very popular at that time. Violet tones were very popular for the clothes of the beauties of the beginning of the 20th century. So, and every perfume house saw it as their duty to launch something with a violet in it. So it was pretty hard for the house of Guerlain to launch something different with a violet note in it. But Jacques Guerlain did a successful job. And how did he succeed? He believed in the combination of colors, scents, music and impressions. And he wanted to dedicate a perfume to his blonde, blue-eyed wife, Lily. He also was a huge fan of flowers, and he looked after his own flowers in his own garden. And also he collected paintings of the Impressionists, painters. All these impressions played a huge role in creating Après L'Ondée. He was inspired by his flowers, he was inspired by the half tones of the paintings, he was inspired by his beautiful wife, and he wanted that this fragrance represents a wet garden after the rain, wet forest immediately after the rain in the hot summer day. So that's why he named this perfume Après L'Ondée. This was also a very nice marketing move, because every potential client would ask, well, why Après L'Ondée? And of course this marketing move was very successful, but not only because of the marketing, but also because, and mainly because of the essence inside this bottle. So as I said, Après L'Ondée is the new interpretation of violet. And what made this fragrance so special? This typical Guerlain note, the note which is typical for all the perfumes of the house Guerlain. This is a legendary secret note, mixture of notes. And after he created Après L'Ondée in 1996, the Paris started to talk about this special style of House Guerlain. And what made these perfumes of the House Guerlain so special? The typical, legendary and still secret combination of notes: bergamot, vanilla, tonka bean, rose, jasmine and iris. And this is what makes this perfume so special. As I said, this is the new interpretation of violet, with a special Guerlain note in it. And of course this is the new version of it. The original Après L'Ondée was produced only in concentration of perfume. The eau de toilette wasn't really used in the perfumery of the past days, but the new launch is only eau de toilette. This fragrance, Après L'Ondée, was also relaunched, recreated in 2002 in the 100ml bottles with the bees on it, but somehow I didn't get my hands on that one. So this fragrance of 2021 of the Heritage Collection is a tabula rasa for me, is completely new. So I enjoy this fragrance today, not knowing how this perfume of the past days was. And what I wanted to say about the perfume that was originally launched, it was launched in a very special bottle which represents a bouquet, and the cap was imitating a flower of clover. So very nice and special bottle. And this bottle of the Heritage Collection are also classic and legendary, because this is the classic bottle of L'Heure Bleue and Mitsuko. Talking about L'Heure Bleue, L'Heure Bleue was created in 1912, so some years after Après L'Ondée, and many specialists say that Après L'Ondée was a step before creating L'Heure Bleue. So these were perfumes that needed years to be created. So it wasn't perfumery of nowadays where flankers after flankers are relaunched every year. So these perfumes, these fragrances were results of many years' work. It is completely pointless to talk about the fragrance pyramid, because the pyramid is very rich, very many notes listed here. It is about anise, it is about cassis, about violet, of course, carnation, jasmine, rose, musk, vanilla. So the fragrance pyramid is just amazing. But what do I really get spraying this on my skin? I've been wearing this for a couple of days, so I can tell you the first impression of Après L'Ondée. The opening here is quite harsh. I can detect some anise and orris root, and this combination make the opening quite harsh, quite tangy. But this lasts only for 15-20 minutes, and if you spray this on the paper, trying it in the perfume shop, don't be scared by the harsh and tangy opening. When this perfume dries down, it becomes very soft, delicate violet powder. And I also can detect some freshness of fresh air. I can't say that I completely understand the name Après L'Ondée, after the rain shower. I can't detect any wet notes here. I don't smell any wet flowers. I don't smell any wet forest. For me it is kind of dry, powdery, violet, delicate, intimate and very soft scent. Very pleasant. The sillage is quite nice but not overwhelming, but the longevity, although it is eau de toilette, the longevity is stunning. So this is how you can detect a perfume of old school. But I wouldn't say this is a vintage scent. I wouldn't say this is an old school scent. I can't understand these terms if I like the perfume. If the perfume is in a good condition, I don't understand what retro means. I don't understand what old lady scent is. I enjoy the perfume here and now. So for me it is very contemporary, very rich and complex fragrance which you have to understand, which you have to enjoy and fully be sucked by this fragrance. It is complex. It isn't easy to understand from the first sniff. You need days, and probably I'm going to need more days to completely understand the value of this essence. But what I get from the first impression of, wearing this fragrance for a couple of days: fresh air, nice, delicate violet powder, and very smooth, well-rounded floral notes. I'm so happy that I got my hands on this legendary perfume, the new launch of 2021 with a history of more than 100 years behind it. As I said, this is the part of the heritage collection of the House Guerlain. I'm very happy and I'm very thankful that I had the chance to know this perfume, and I'm very thankful to the House of Guerlain that they decided to relaunch their legendary perfumes. I think I'm going to be talking many times about Après L'Ondée because it is a very interesting and special fragrance, remarkable. So if you have the chance to try this, please do so, because this is the legend of the modern days. Okay, this is what I wanted to share with you about Après L'Ondée by the House of Guerlain. If you like this video, please comment, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye!